Welcome to my videos. So guys, LMIA frauds are rampant, right? So today I'm going to describe how to check if your employer's LMIA that is offered to you is genuine or fake. So guys, these scams are increasing every day in Canada, and if you see on social media, people are selling LMIAs, maybe 20, 30, 40, 50, anything. But some people find these LMIAs fake too. Okay, and I have spoken to someone, that girl, I felt so bad for her. So I'm going to explain to you that what you can do to check. Okay, so guys, first of all, who approves LMIA? It is approved by Employment and Social Development Canada, also known as ESDC. Okay, now scammers take advantage of these vulnerable people, those who try everything to stay in Canada, especially after immigration rules tightened, and they are faking documents. Okay, they create fake job offer, fake employer documents, and even fake LMIA numbers too, because with today's AI technologies, it's not difficult to create some documents that look too good, okay, and very close to the original ones. Okay, so first of all, so what are the red flags that you should have? If you're buying LMIA, that's very wrong. Not at all go for it, okay, because that's you're doing a crime. But if you're genuinely applying to jobs and an employer comes to you and they offer you LMIA and they tell you that we are giving it at 20, 30,000, that's a red flag. That's illegal red flag. Employers cannot recover LMIA cost from worker. If you pay and get involved, you are also part of this scam. So if you have got a job offer where an employer asks for money, say thank you. Okay. Second thing is, see the salary. In order to entice people, what these scammers do, they offer high salaries for even simple jobs. Okay, if somebody is offering you $40 an hour to do a 9-hour security guard job at an office desk, that I don't think is genuine. Okay, if they're not conducting a real-time interview, that's also a red flag that must not be ignored. If they put any address, okay, you can use Google to check if the address actually exists or not. Okay, that's very important. If they're promising too fast approval for your visa, LMIA, anything, that's almost impossible, because nobody can tell you how long your visa application will take place. Okay, it's not in someone's hand. And if somebody appears to be an employer and they're offering you a job, these are scams so many times I see. Check if the company already exists or not. Check Google information, review, LinkedIn presence, job posting history. Okay, and you can also give them a call, or if you have any local reference, if you know someone, like suppose you have been offered a job somewhere in Toronto, and if you know someone in Toronto, get their help so that they can provide some valuable information. Okay, check their CRA business number. Okay, and check if they have valid employees or not. Like if there's an organization like company A, so how many employees are working for them? 100. Check their profiles on LinkedIn. By just looking at some of the profiles, you can find it that you can say that it's genuine or not. Okay, LMIA number also you should ask for. Okay, and an LMIA later, you know what details are included, right? So if anything is refused or hesitant, means there's something wrong. Okay, and Canada also has published an official employer blacklist for non-compliant employers, so check that list too. If whoever is offering you a job in that list, you know what it is. Okay, so scammers, what now, as I said, they make fake documents, and they make details. Okay, so check email address, what email address they are using. Is this official email address of the company with a domain, if a mail is going over there or not, or if they have used a Gmail or a Hotmail that is publicly available. That's a big red flag. Okay, an important first thing is very important, guys. you are responsible for what you are filing with IRCC. If somebody manages to sell you a fake LMIA job offer and you file your application with IRCC, and if IRCC catches this up, you're going to be on the hook because you are responsible for your application. It's in the law. So be very careful, guys. So let me know, guys, what you like about it. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to the channel.